What's up, guys? Swift here with the Chicago Bears update. Today I want to talk about Ryan Poles' critical factors and Justin Fields' continuous work in the offseason. Let's get right into it. Most of you remember or have at least heard me talk about Ryan Poles' critical factors. There was a Bears video that came out last December, more than 4 months ago. It was an episode on 1920 Football Drive where they showed off some behind the scenes from the Bears scouting school. In this episode, it showed off a formula of Ryan Poles' A score, which is based on athleticism and more. On top of that, it showed a position by position breakdown of Ryan Poles' critical factors. I made a video on this last year and have since incorporated these critical factors into my scouting. It's a behind the scenes look into Ryan Poles' preferences. It gives us a better idea of what our GM looks for, and I've used it all off season long. Fast forward now, we are in April. I haven't heard a single other Bears media person mention the critical factors until this week. All of a sudden, Nicholas Moreno, Adam Hogue, Locked On Bears, and multiple other Bears networks are all just reporting that these critical factors just came out in the newest 1920 Bears video, which is just 100% wrong. They clearly didn't watch the new one or the old one, and it just shows me that some of these Chicago media guys are behind the times. I've been studying these critical factors all off season long, and other people are just now figuring out they exist. Just a tidbit I thought I would share with you guys. I've taken these critical factors into account while scouting all off season long. I also took them into account when grading our free agency signings. I will continue doing my research and putting in the work to give you guys the knowledge over narratives. If you missed my previous video on Ryan Poles' critical factors, or just want a refresher, I'm going to put those graphics up on the screen and briefly talk about our couple of our biggest positions of need. On the offense, we need an offensive tackle, specifically a right tackle. Ryan Poles has 3 key attributes for tackles: pass protection ability, length, and foot quickness. And when you see that length in there, that's where you get the arm length. He doesn't want tackles with short arms. He wants tackles with long arms, quick feet, who are good in pass protection. What about at the center position, which is different? We also need a center. He has 3 different factors at center. At that position, he values intelligence, anchor and core strength, and foot quickness. Really interesting to see. At running back, he likes burst and acceleration, vision, balance, and ball security. So if you're looking for a running back he can add this year, keep an eye out for those critical factors. And then on the defensive side of the ball, the 3 tech, the biggest position on this defense. What does Ryan Poles value? Explosion and initial quickness, hands, punch, and shedding ability, point of attack power, pursuit and motor, and violence. He likes violence in his defensive linemen. And then at defensive end, he likes explosion, initial quickness, pass rush ability, pursuit, motor, and violence, more shedding ability, and durability. And then at corner, he looks for ball skills, feet and mirroring ability, vertical speed, and the ability to key and diagnose plays in front of him. It just goes to show you that at every position, this front office is looking for different values. There's different attributes in every guy that they look for, and using this can help us narrow down the list of players that Ryan Poles could be interested in. But in other news, Justin Fields is in Florida training with running back Khalil Herbert. Good to see Herbie stepping up. He can definitely use some work catching passes from Fields. Justin's tireless work habits in the offseason are rubbing off on other players. He trained with Mooney and Komet last year. He has trained with Claypool, Mooney, Komet, Vallis, and Herbert this offseason so far, and is planning on getting together with DJ Moore for some workouts soon too. He's a true leader and something I've never seen at the QB position in Chicago. I'm close to finishing up my NFL draft rankings for every position. I will have a lot of draft videos out over the next 2 weeks. Stay tuned. The NFL draft is on its way. Remember to hit that like button for me, and until next time, bear down.